patiently. I have vision, though I believe. I know I can count on me to stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions.
Oh boy, stand up for the champions. We'll be at one sports station happy 98.9 FM. Just about 11 minutes past 9 a.m. Sports team in Atlanta I doing some dance and pa. I can see a moon seminar course so I'm on it. Any a few seminar, Mamma seminar, and bro, I will do my day a so. And I am a decima catcher say happy. Yes, I had any biome. Yes, I biome. You were setting news at the mammo and the time could you never video at her. Then Sunday, baby Nanum and your war. You know, ever train Adrian ever charge our home. A sure idea our home, actually, Adrian, I was sending Nina and war and aim fast like I say, and my production team Nina or more a bois, and made you a brow warrior sponsors in our sono. That's like I say, and Emma Warmo, Alan Green, George Mahama Atanase. Prince Robert Brown, ultra voices in the sa, ultra voice in the bassa. So for Thomas, as so bois, and Emilio can say, or better cameras no one. What it is, or Jim Sadia, or bois, a Jumano, or Bono, what the pa, Eddie MIA, and Afisuno. Joraba, and I just a camera head of sports on the bois, I made the Jumediano, Abraham or Jumedi a swarm. And Uncle Bay, and the idea, and Sembe, and yet Adrian our home bebre, and then Thursday editorial, Ebeba. And then 19th day in the month of January in the year of our Lord 2023, editorial, Ebeba, Ewo Jumedi Aswa. You editorial now, Alan Green, at the Amanin Sem, Ebebre, you are Ebedi a home come United, call a beautiful unbeaten run, and Crystal Palace say, Debbie. Yes, Shamudie, and see Musumun saying 90 plus 1 minute free kick from Molisi. Next shot, pa! Let's just say, born in the FE, born good idea, F. And 1-1 United 4 and say I did a chinko free a jaw what and then come on a dear pa man for dear power on it between Casemiro and Thomas Party. Why any ball why any ball and I said Ohene jai Casemiro and Party beer also want to be beer Alan and the video my Judy Cassa said born what you see unimu or say pate passe or destroy or chain was a share umpoe now per day and then was what you chair or home cry between Casemiro, the Brazilian Casemiro, former Real Madrid a DM, and Thomas Party, who is a better DM. And no, and then you know an Abba yedi, and you the trophies they home. And yet the other trophies in the air, the champions in the air, say why and the nay would just so our born team in the first of the league table was him and I came over her and no soon come over ye be or and then tells them medical catcher say it is some day every bro your fellow time with the federations. Also happy dear a sports station and your football station and the fee the air say it tells the BR federations from the bar no money do more ye. Nano, or ever catch the near bois, amene, various sporting disciplines, no, etin team, edgina, near bomb who the rule, and a mansanity, the womoye, often, the omoye no, effe, a bois, but yana eshitiboasi, ubia who the omoye, and a happy, and more platform no, I'm a yet me up on to my, abomu de rule, I'm a racing in also who. Dear, ye friend lesser known sports, least finance sports, no. Dear woman, and any hockey for any bedding come or Jumedi. So next to one eba, Tam Kuchu, your penny in a huntuma, or Jumedi so at the Amawo. John Mama Alan Green at Tennessee. Alan, say be a fine.
Maybe I find I'm just also.
Oh, you are doing you are the champion who you pa.
Now, since you know about Bible,
I was a man for say Casimiro no party. Why?
I know a debate.
Oh, I need debate.
Now, a debate.
Hey,
we're subject for debate.
Here. Yes, you know, be a come watch again.
Nipa 2 penny will come at him. Will be kind of be at an again.
Hey, why not?
You're fed in a car and 7 Piers Morgan. As we have been. I know pet. Now, where you know?
Why, better player.
Nasa Boko be a patenankas when he said a Casimiro on one him. Not because a united organ as him.
The Yemfa.
Ye United ne Ghana and Win Obisa Patena Casana so be honest, so be honest. So be honest self or catch you say. Assume it's
our current form.
Even today, current form. Yes, Kochake Tama Casemiro, Esasi, a real United team na start na here.
Start being
Starts of interceptions, recoveries, and those are normal. Even passing crowd come once seven. Casemiro passing here who he not just. In fact, I remember when he came to England for them, and I'm sure league. You know, the chance here all Bonano. One of the pundits, we know. What's he thought? Say Casemiro was all about say the industrial play. He didn't know say na or eye for Sano man. And no nyantu baby. Yenya Ghana Samne Manchester ne Arsenal.
Imagine Patini Bob boss in Casemiro.
Only Bob, I'm not saying Pat me come grass only Pat bet Casemiro e wani mu chano.
Me no nyadwene.
Em no ye wadwe.
Me no nyadwene kra.
And the maximum I make is right, and it's not about United, it's not about Ghana, it's not about Arsenal, it's not about
the quality of goals about this season. Ojechi pa deshe ho. Big match situation. Spurs derby, London derby against Spurs.
It's just unfortunate.
In fact, the only game I partake Embo be this season, Arsenal lose.
It's just unfortunate say. It's just unfortunate say. Enra, say yellow card na. Casemiro
and I get Arsenal to me.
I ruling out from that match.
Men ko you know. Sana mo say Rodri against City. No cool Rodri. And people so cool Casemiro. Casemiro ko 3 years ago boy no movie. I say jai. Thomas. Video na ready ah. Manu tsunami yen shade kakra bi ansa yakọ editorial no. Yen shade kakra bi ansa yakọ editorial no. Mbacho Alan hwe TV no so ma me say sport we yefa bi mra Ghana ha ka de baso a obeya na sutro competition ye boss sutro ya bo bi sutro ma na fon achia se ni ma soa
me bo wa na so wa be
me bo ba ko abomba ko me bo no wabo ya bo ni pada seni a ya wo 9 months everybody yanko bro pa
now we sports
yeah sports
we sports
we Las Vegas championship no yeah
me who am saying we sports
say na na aswa
and I'm saying now we sports
hey
how good
ha good
say the area
we dey be bragro
say the area
no akoro mstrobo
ebia na hwedwe na Facebook live happy na when I heard the yeka
akoro obositro and sutro ko na ma kwa ma
ama se na no na wa manani na no na hye o se eh
osintie ne ya osiniti ya bon
na je
ti ya asawo nyina hye na so no na so nyina fi moja eh
na je na we ense eh na bro se we nkwa na export ri anganga
na ni na hunu na no achia wo se nim no hunu pa
we dey am say prince nkwa na pepe we
there be also ebe ha also me settle with the prince
me
settle with the prince me Thomas de ko me also ya height ni eti me Thomas me bon ba kwara bom ba ko we wonu bi nya sema na so ni ko expose we
we dey omo adwani o Facebook no omo mpese ya fa bi mra ga omo fa omo comment me
adi we ana me same show no nko wana wana na
oni submission
ana me boss team there be boss team ni se modu
so
boss team no no o wait kakra ni se modu
o sa so ta yes side
ni se modu em se me same show so ni se mo ha but ya papa le
who pao
if you go penny
okrobra ni sukuta
tight directly the belt akoya bonus woman tie ne ya
that's we are any a friend is a friend 1 year now
we packets one man now also
we 6 months
hey I'm from the media Rubio. We sound that a friend of Agro. Agro, dear Bupra.
Oh, dear, Jenny, Facebook. No. I read the echoes.
Hey! Anyways. Enko and it has the inguti na yentu asu. An editorial no a tie from Fanchemi Biana Mankasa Bebre. And let me pese and no tie me. Me pese no a kamasa mami. Mbese Bema Sydney, Nimbi or boy mrebi. A kamasa mami. Ebiana mentibia suma kumemu. Enfant kasa yi. Et de campus nyom kamasa mami. Na fiti last week by Tuesday eba, I have been very restless. I have been very depressed about the happenings in this country. I have simply lost hope in the leadership of this country. Look, people who have absolute belief in this country, I'll be one of them. I believe so much in my spirit that we are a special people. And our destinies is so great. The future of this country is so great. It is not for nothing. And Ghana, the first sub-Saharan Africa to gain independence. It is not for nothing. That a country as small as Ghana, politically, socially, we have so much impact and so much history. It is not for nothing that God, Nyamiku Pankasa Junimu, Ediye Yunabe Pie, as I see, so I find Ghana, from Gold Coast to Ghana. It is not for nothing. With this background, I have so much hope in this country. That a small country like us, we have great leaders like Nkrumah, Kojo Agri, Femamus, the Kofi Annans, coming from this same country. It is not for nothing. In the area of sports, the Abedi Peles, the Zuma Nelsons, the Michaelesians, it is not for nothing. I have so much belief in this country. But since the World Cup, I have lost hope in this republic. Hope in just everything is fine. Hope in just bibia hope just say enye na be munda so say be ye the be ye that be. Even if not in my lifetime, the lifetime of my children, my children's children, the next generation after me. But I've simply lost hope in this country because of the sort of leaders we have leading our sports. Maybe say and I've said, come as nana pay. That Alan Green Prince Thomas that you have a stadium in Sekondi, a simple rotting away FC in this KDBCC, and so you have money to give away to individuals. Listen to me carefully. We've been to 4 World Cups. We have created a money machine, rewarding failure, rewarding people for sometimes doing absolutely nothing. Okay, say a basic enti, obi a di beside your pay. We've been to 4 World Cups. What is the legacy project we've done with these 4 World Cups? We 2006 are Yedibito Pickers my regional FAs now. What have we done? From monies accrued from all these World Cups. Not a single legacy project. But individuals who are part of the team have been rich. We have enriched people. And the World Cup plan is that Obi a World Cup because you be World Cup about not individuals are ye no on mind football no it oh Jesus Christ of Nazareth. And tene ye ko World Cup ye pe Neki Williams amanaba Torek Lamte amanaba ye pe foreign players and say Ghanaian born abroad amawo born and Kaubia say we have to then begin to develop football in Ghana our way. And Kaubia said we are not producing the top quality talent we used to produce in the past, like Michael Essien, like Sulu. Because their development is not from Ghana, but they started here. Their football knowledge started here. Played in our league, played in our junior teams. And Kobia said, we are not producing anymore. It is high time we go to factory setting and start producing. And Kobia. Did anyone say 10 million neighbor, 12 million neighbor, 15 million neighbor? All we know is how much I am getting. Why? Why that 12 days 5.1 million yache ama individuals? I've said it here and I'll say it again, I'll repeat it again. We a player and I'll make this distinction. My move for my new Sibone already a big there. Sometimes the players even deserve more. But my point is that we a player. Yama 100,000. What J Oko me patrol match about qualifiers. You know be a Accra Sports Stadium. Aye a punch about you say grass. No abobo so no say pra. Obobo na enko ese wasa. Won nya de. Enso nko na oni bra wo bra grass na so. Cause grass no bobo na enko utom dike enye yie. Bibia nkan plan say ye ko World Cup as nipa ye kuku free Ghana ha ko World Cup. Tia hotel ba per DMs can actually fix the fundamentals of our football, the fundamental problems of our football. I'm not for sure I say Ghana the football nation. The football investment is only at the Black Stars and the Chan team. Ghana is qualify for the Chan competition. Even bonus score said the mom coin from and then no matter say last week I signed checks at my warm and coin training now. And even the football investment is only the Black Stars investment. Kasabebre nyum no ba kama sema me anyum no akama sema me wie na thereby in the coming weeks no would blow your mind munya botre with the munya botre what is coming in the coming weeks e krono e bedane butu ye krono bedane butu na modie munya botre yeah intro dumedie no so we happy 98.9 FM me kan message kraba live on our Facebook page na yentwa so okay, Heaven says a good morning to you guys. I'm watching live inside Community 1 Port Clinic. A walk keke from a Tuamza to my Community 4 on to the freeway about Near Clama 1, Manchester United is winning the EPL this year with just 1 point, trust me. Maso Alexander Samofin Pong, good morning, boss. I'm enjoying the show live from East Legon American House. I am Dynasty Wasti Gasti, okay. Bismarck Kwabena, Serebo, Oga, the Chopam, wow. Kofi Edgeman Blackman, good morning, watching the show live inside Big Farm. Ukanta Ankra, Partey is all the way. This season, Partey is winning the league with Arsenal. God bless you so much for inviting my federation to your studio. Hockey is the best sport in Ghana to me because we always bring medals to Ghana. Of course, hockey for no 10 a.m. You know mo ebedin komo time with the federations. Mamin tiwi na mema Alan Akwaba na menjen tata no fama no nsem no embre eno no me bedin komo 101B ama woso no hu de eko. Demaran Greg Hardware audio call on Alan, young common name.
Brenya, my main chassis and free Australia said and Ram chassis from Australia open normal air cosopa by Menoka say said Novak Djokovic or Jina Aero Lava Arena. Ya Osia Kansi Sia a Scaran air match on Enzo Kalkal Eddie Abum in the first set. Novak Djokovic LED air 4-1 a warren. Nemono, Brenya no add a story no. When we said no sabre any better see any cast and Rafael Nadal were free mu on a top air seed there this air tournament and I say air number 1 air seed for this air tournament and now Odin Chemra Mackenzie McDonald a chano isimu be and pay number 2 seed this air tournament yeah friend Casper air Rude Ononso na branch ranking 37 in the world. Ononso another Americans are Jason Prosby. Echa ononso edun every air tournament him. And tenei number 1 seed in Rafael Nadal echo enra. Number 2 seed in Casper Ruud and so echo and anopay. The actually say when the edikanya since 2002. In other 4 Grand Slams na. Yeah, before I quarter run, not the number 1 and number 2 seeds every moon. 2002 na Australian Open and the first before I got a run na the top 2 seats no omienu everywhere nay both Rafael Nadal and afis with Casper Ruud omienu no every Australian Open na nye no enko number 12 seats Sasha Zverev na say pride obaye enche ono so ene anopai abrantia ono ene ranking of 107 in the world in fact or a lucky loser and odo piemu e what this Dumadiemu, Etra Sasha Zverev, Efrimu, and Anopay. And Joko Bemana from one of the Doduana Tiffy Elhorm Casipa, Nemo fit seats, and their Rublev, or not drop of first set, and as there be, they are 2 union or maybe Entono, Emana Fighty Biker, Amano Berry over Mer Rosvori. Yes, you see, already what drew at a third a round. Now, Odiwani edit me madam after Djokovic air match now. There's Andy Murray, former world number 1, Thanasis Kokinakis, and so Ebebo ene anopay. In the women's singles, and so fit seats, Aina Sabalenka, and so ene anopay Echa Sebas Rogers, 6-3, 6-1, and Chekra Maketa Vandrosova, and Tunisia Baya, ranking second in the world on Jabe, and so Ebebo. I thought when he edited African Nation Championship, Chania, yeah, boy, Ghana, Ekan be Enra El Grabid, Democratic Republic of Congo, Omani Ivory Coast, Equity 0-0, Enna, Senegal, and so Uganda, Esomo 1-0, Ewara, Milton, Kariza, 33rd minute strike, and a victory, Edema Uganda, as they say, Omo leading by 4 points, as Senegal 3 points, DRC 2 points, Ivory Coast 1 point, area enemy say weekend, you know. Group number concluded with Senegal, and normally DRC, AC, kind of Uganda, as an Ivory Coast. Also, Abo, Yen said only 1 match, Ghana and Sudan, Ebo, Group C. In the Premier League, Ebo English, Enra, match back echoes Emra Crystal Palace and Manchester United Eddie Ebomu Seri Brenya in his intro or the two Jano a baby and I 1-1 United eto kind through Bruno Fernandes and Michael Olise 90 minutes plus 1 free kick ebeto horum and a pat or the two Atenenum na the two United in the say nan come yes and come bedin kunim nan come akwada second na face come matuma bo Casemiro ho ban say be anko nya yellow card na no be ma omne Arsenal match no obetimi abobie na so 80th minute and a Casemiro okotsa abrantia ye fa reference Zaha itwa bia e made yellow card e the man and a fit a yellow card of the season the chance say or match omne Arsenal able on Sunday no enya de say Casemiro ebetimi abobie after the match na centrofo bi say Eric Hag say Casemiro no de di kan kwampo na hu hia say so de ne bo no hwe match bi hu hia kese pa de na say otim ebo na obo ye no so ye hu ne modmo na Arsenal wi amuka kwampo no first round ye say Arsenal Casemiro enka hu ebie nti awose ye fa kwam bi a ye be fa so a Arsenal bi with that Casemiro.
And the first was, this game was important. Every game is important, and every game in the Premier League is a top game. The second is Casemiro is obviously a really important player for us. He's one of the reasons that we are in the position where we are now, and that's Casemiro. But also last time we beat Arsenal without Casemiro, and so we have a squad, and so we have to fill that gap and make a proper plan. And the squad have to fill it, make sure that there is a team. We already showed how to beat Arsenal.
Sama or the etudra a warum. We Zaha. Everything I can Edma Crystal Palace ebo bokuno. A brandiano enra or no and a Casemiro coachano a Malconia sa yellow card after the match no sadia boma and rapa and never say die has to folk for the enemy and a normal the ball bono. Na match never baby you know. Yadia sa Bobby a onya yenan kwako shanye and a ero one bisaka a ye body different and I say sa wan bisaka onu kwani defend wo wiase manama ko fa so attack yi ball no obetimi aye sa de no.
I think that's what the team needs. That was the difference today. Never say die attitude. We every 50-50 going in at 100%, and obviously we got what we deserve. We didn't even run it at the end. As I'm running through, I looked back. I had a little look back, and I thought, oh my God, it's Aaron. He's the only one that can do the scoop tackle. But yeah, it was a great tackle. I can't say anything about it.
Yes, we didn't sama or the attitude e wo horon. Na benyanra match na ekoso no. You say abrantie bi what yesi air pitch no so a say script for no wo ma hu no. Okoya no ayi in mobile phone no akwaja Casemiro hu no ne no etwa selfie Casemiro so abrantie no so Casemiro smile ya chese enchese ne buafu krampo na enkrofo e social media ebo abrantie Casemiro abaso pa am hwehwehwe dwane social Facebook na hwe so ne ni twa selfie to the Casemiro smile pe no am Casemiro wa cha so a legend abahwe kwan a abrantie be na wa muhuna wanka so anya abotre ene no etwa a selfie ho no ma enkrofo abo abrantie no abasopa e wo horom ene yes Manchester City the league champions defending champions o Tottenham Hotspur na ebo na City bobo no Brenya na nsen ombobo a shot on target grambo e na edimom in their last 2 matches abo eno na nsen Jeff go bisa Pep Guardiola den na aba ya City bobo a shot on target grambo na ho aye edi amamu ye ntie Pep Guardiola.
Sometimes our fluidity to play as good as usual, and that's why to create chances you have to play good, make a good build-up, put the ball inside to open, threat the defensive lines, and yeah, we struggle in the last 2 games. We play good, always the thing is because there is a tactical reasons, and when we play good is because there is a tactical reasons, and I have the duty to find the solution on that, and this is what I have to do. Our mentality, this type of group of players, not at all.
Way and in small day at the na head of the match and central for Munasia and Tottenham for manager Antonio Conte and I say Modiamo Sora football whom some kwana maka and to win him some young for Bayamiensa Bear from Bay October more bombing on my free moon Giampiero Ventroni or no na a fitness air coach or free Monte Syria legend your Sansia Madame Fusinisa Mihalovic and the Nancy on so free Monte that day Jalika Vialin so the abaye, didn't Namonte, or say, ama this season, no, I season beer, ama or dream as I say, no reflect as an abrabum same crown, I mean, they are too enough for Yentie Antonio Conte.
Yeah, for sure this season is a difficult season under personal aspect, because to lose in so short time three persons that I knew very well, because before Giampiero, then Sinisa, and now Gianluca, was not simple. For sure, when happened this type of situation, important reflection, because many times we think and we give and we forget the family. We forget that we need time for us. Yeah, for sure this season is a difficult season for me under personal aspect. Season is making me to have important reflection future.
Way and in summer or the Edituja Eworum. Nenra in the FA Cup replay match a Kosua. Bobo Cry from Leeds United Edusea Cardiff. So now I'm sure more qualifying Bria. Yes, share match and as Pepe be 20 seconds and a Rodrigo in ya Bobby. We are my board so. Sa Brantier Italy near Brantier referring known to Akalakituano. Basa kick be a boy ya or say or join your Facebook live. I'll be whom be a board and same yemu. None known to call fast or the born editor at Nemo. And then Uncle Phoebe was social media so. And also mobile Brantier Abaso. No must go now or say no. And call fast or born. Except for my Italian air player, no so ball ever in early giamu. No soon bo be or say basically kick be. Tamreno. No must say I say no be pepe. Now my first I say Italy for a woman jamuana. And now to me it's a go say Tisana. So share Facebook live. Both said the decanu. Said the Nano Sima so and non to Diano join the Facebook live. So bet me and now Copiamo our Saudi Arabia. Our match a course to El Ken Fiery Stadium El Riyadh. Na Italian Super Cup and a course and as a Super Coppa Italia. Between the two Milan clubs, AC Milan and Inter Milan. We ne Debbie della Madonnina, Yadiako Piemo or Saudi Arabia. Brenya a baby, na Inter Milan. Match AC Milan coming san. Anti Federico Di Marco. You see, I can't 10 minutes per pen or say first go. Edin Dzeko, Eddie Bacon, Eddie Cajon, and if it's Lautaro Martinez, World Cup winner, Eddie Bacon, Eddie Cajon, Ama, Inter for AG Eddie Super Capono, Eddie Siomona. Sene, Coppa Italia match, the cost of 18 to body now. So Copiamo, I was Spain a Coppa del Rey, Teams in Copiamo, in the final of Spanish Super Cup, Fana, FC Barcelona. And Real Madrid, Omaba Bedru, and no menunya AC kind in the Copa del Rey, FC Barcelona, Omni AD, Celta FC, and Airborne FC Villarreal, and so I was so Real Madrid, the free one, and so Ebony, the immediate H20, the light for the money air league, no Eddie Abba, no me Abeda, Eddie said, Bear, last season, more Eddie Air Bay, clubs, a war Europe, no. For a moment in years, can no Miska Sam, a concan air Casipano, na Omua, Pie, the top air 20 no, Osha, in Niris, League, Ninqua clubs, a PMO, a half of a clubs, a PMO, a warm. Now, so here, a top air 10 now. I mean, for only the top 10 no, and for Emma, who said it's ACTA, na Omua, Omsika Sam, concan pa. Say, for the first time, Manchester City. Ahuri ababedi kan eworum and a remaded abetoso AM the otoso amiensa Liverpool and a Manchester United toso enai enum Paris Saint-Germain and in Bayern Munich and so FC Barcelona Chelsea toso enwotwe enkono Tottenham Hotspur na fiso the toso edu anasa 10th no Arsenal Bobuku no eworum yemre no entino Brenya ye de sugar because and ne osi ye de na ba time with federations.
Yeah, time with federations. Also, when you say fairness is important, fairness in coverage is important. Yeah. I don't know how many people have read the GBC versus MPP and political campaigning. Now, my dream, the ruling party, and more time. GBC and national, still quite national.
Yes,
but they need a lot of private radio stations. So you see carry story and national effect. I mean, my position is position be also the court. Fairness here, Juma. My editorial discussion often stories are many people any bedje who be brain no be. Say football stories.
Yeah.
And then the person and put DHD. But we say what happens to the rest of the sporting federations?
Yeah.
Ebia nipa DHD be but Ghana for ye. Ghana for invests ka wo mu Ghana for dia akansi no ho dwumadie enso mende nti o se etu mo time ye mo konya
e wo se first ni ye de but yes
the test is dedicated
yes
to them.
The second half of
the show there eyomo
yeah
o say na Ghana bo chan the Black Galaxy boy be kan wasam there be ne hockey for there
see kakakra anwumre ba be Black Galaxy ba be to so
ne hockey for there. Next week Thursday will be 10 for another federation. No more so organization wise, the almost year, competition wise, the almost year, the also ye who no, no much charge no almost maka. We are seeing also then at TB. And that's the brain behind it. And hockey for a bedin come. But Alan Green, stories are here and I say, do you think say United will blame themselves for the draw yesterday? That Olise free kick, that corner team. If you say, yeah, given the done and dusted with chances by ourselves, motivation can go grab it. Now it's going to take advantage of those opportunities.
I just say, social body here, Emra Olise free kick return it. Now, Australia United players or many man.
Yeah.
Now, there the PFA so many days, where die na nkenze se yetena honom ema etuyen because it is a match United, especially in the first half, they were in total air control. Even in the second half, for greater part of that second half, United, I say they were comfortable in the game. What I realized in the match, I don't know whether na a coach and so account ebia, and he said United so say sa one go no, they could manage it. Na omatime anya sa 3 points na ewo honom enti for them say bia enkombe call many more a pressing more I say bia omatime anya sa insurance ego which na nke say second ego no United they were not eager to do sa ade no and like Adaska attitude in the second half and they say they had their chances. Now, what it takes to win the match, but the way they approach the second half in particular, it's what cost United 2 points. And I'm sure. So, I'm enemy.
Because I think before the free kick, Bruno Fernandes a long pass to Rashford.
Yeah.
I thought he should have done better in that occasion.
Yes. Sir, but Bonnie scene. He had options.
Yeah.
Yaran Kobetin the ball in the movie.
Even Uncle Control Bonnie ye and a cool anymore, Uncle. Clear advantage, clear sight on goal.
But once when we say
I didn't call why.
No,
there were other options.
Yeah. He tried to say Opeso one Kasa Oshe because he wanted in scoring a streak in a better a bit him at also. Not only that, even attitude and Kasa, the approach in the second half, it was ununited. In fact, Saul Obia watch football acha. The signs were there. I'm not sure any United supporter was surprised Emra equalized and by. Maybe baby quite fast a buy. Now a dead ball a situation and quite the execution from Olise. Maybe nobody and expected say Olise better execute free kick the way I see no. Because they were creating chances. My a friend say Crystal Palace and they were pushing. They were pushing forward. Yeah, I'm gonna try. And they are some very good A players up front. And we have a club like Crystal Palace with such talented A players up front. That's one more opportunity. That's some of the ball on at APPR. At least, Bakube Juma either say an individual brilliance said he from Olise from a dead ball situation or Zahabi Sankanra for that timely intervention from Wan
Bissaka. Yes. Was a beautiful tackle.
Yes, nank a winner for Crystal Palace. So I say, it's another idea. United, if he said they will have themselves to be blamed, including the yellow card now, a comma Casemiro, because once second half from the approach no the call now the second goal no Emma, it made it also difficult for the coach to change Casemiro. And remember your ball in now, and the way and not Crystal Palace for not see a ball no. Now minimum say Enya de ya one ya Casemiro benya yellow card. Because there'll be a move will be instinctively no because no I have to stop this one. Man stop poor ebia edi danger ba. Enye say ebia we see you. And then no they move this by ebia nko with the position of Varane.
So it was a tackle on Zaha and it was in the yellow.
But it was a 10 year baby and no. So instinctively no I would have to stop.
And for a DM of a sort,
yes,
his first reaction would be to stop him.
To stop him.
Yeah.
And clearly. Yeah. But here nanka the second half approach nanka ye and nanka be after best 70th minute one no nanka wanya sa second goal na e bi anka ultimate sa Casemiro ndem.
Yeah.
Tell me there.
But on ball against Arsenal and Hamo. Because Mukocha can say, look, Moshe in the first round.
You see, as a manager, I don't expect the manager to say, all mobile, Manchester United. You don't expect him to say that. Go and listen to one of his players, goalkeeper, David here after the match. I think it's a big blow.
Okay.
And it's a big blow.
Because only way you probably represent a Fred.
It's a big blow.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is, Fred and then McTominay, Omo Makan, nobody. Ena, Ejuma, Casemiro, Ayen, Utime. You see, Fred, they work great in terms of ABA tackling this and on me. But Casemiro, ability to read danger. And I would say until science incident they see, he was on yellow. That's why giddy. But go and still watch the match again. All the moves na hunting nano. Danger sport or no sport. We saw the ball in far. No baby of fever. Always baby. If you say who are the danger no, you see Casemiro honum say ujina honum. Yeah, I was stop ball. Araba I say Ohene and I say clear whatever. No you born no Eddie floor. And sometimes some of the passes in poor. Utime sound long air passes no. And I'm afraid the moon to me my view.
Yeah.
Enti Casemiro no die. Sa umpo the everything account. And I said the United need be account. We are there United will mix Casemiro on Sunday. Just hope let's hope say bia na ankwankwa bebre depending on how the Arsenal midfield be perform the day. Se koba se wonya Arsenal midfield and say they almost say body Odegaard Partey and Saka Kabo Mfifi ona say if they are at their very best and with that na Casemiro in your you will struggle. Maybe you Bob say nke bia no match e bia Palace he say e bia Casemiro maybe anka obetimi abo. But I don't just say I was na o manetena bench. Me ne coach no ya adwen pa. In fact no before I be free na me ne president me say no. What's the guarantee that obese Arsenal? And I'll win a point from Arsenal. So match after match. And so secure Palace points in the AFS before I could dream Arsenal.
Yeah, sure. All right, me say Alan Green. Me ba me to na camera na e nto adwumadi no so.
Mami sawo say na onim wadamfo ne fa say na wadamfo no so nim fa opese ohunu say wadamfo ni nim yi na wo so nim yi ana say answer na ye yes dia ene na ya mo akwanya so bitima join ye dwumedi kase dia bro ETV Ghana Friends Zone we be mo akwanya na wetima prove say onim wadamfo na na so no so nim wo join the Friends Zone on ETV Ghana na be kan ya good ya hodo no ho be yinsem bi se bia no ne bi sasane wadamfo ne tie na wetimi yi ano a ya sam no sika dia taso Messi, you may do it. Or town from put me basubio. It means so come boom set a young quamu. We a Friend Zone on ETV Ghana. Memin the beer and you may know what you pepe. Share Upeson so become be and now person so yasnia with 0244 906235. Friend Zone. Feel the fun.
Medofo, me say adwuma ye den. Wanye adwuma so a enye yie. Mabasa me be ma wo den na sipie sita. Join me every weekday 7 to 10 p.m. Our happy evening driver sir.
All my beautiful ladies who wanna link up.
Mepo Unimupa, and Commodore and a tidbit. A pep wow lifestyle. We need a kissica. A promo for the from a Kia cash. Mozumbo, number one the back. Masalam Habibi.
Happy 98.9 FM. And Legion Kwa.
I become the share atrase audio memo handsome no every Ricky and a baby about fantastic akwa baso
you be the kind of that your ma high sense and a high sense for other roma de unim say old penny ma papa na wa ma ufie ayakona kono wejumum ayakona kono na anije ene ahomka aba baabi a wo bia de a na ne de high sense home appliances de ne omatete so o say wom say ayedin sikasem ayedin nanso omu gina wona so a ka kire wo say niema ne de ne bo no omu emfa bi enka ho se na manfo tututu niemu no enti don't come no ananse obeko high sense omu showroom bia na wakwa gibi ho na o say se o ire free a washing machines ahodo sound system smartphones chest freezers televisions ahodo ne refrigerators nyina no okwa betimi akwa nya bi high sense for ejesu omo branches no Accra Opera Square La Paz Nyameche Junction East Legon Mensonwood Kwantempo no mu a omo emelko ene di hwani mu wodi wani akire nungua so a ade junction mall ubehu mo ho Achimota so ko Achimota Retail Center omo team ho a na fe tema community 1 na fe community 25 nyina no ubehu mo ho na dansomafo mo enko Sahara Dansuma Sahara omo eni Emmanuel Presbyterian church no ene di entwani mu na fe Kofodua total 6 filling station ho ena ubehu omo ho ewo adweso junction Kumasi Tafo omo ho Kumasi Edum omo ho Kumasi City Mall omo san etinwo takora de tamale takwa na mankesim techima na oboase de ho nyina okwa obekwa konya bi okasoa omo ho sunwan omo ho ne ho nyina no obenya high sense for ne mabi omo adaroma ena ene anopai yade ensem no ede ebrew ye hyase de na ye hyase de afiri embokran de ongoing African Nation Championship na eno ena tese amani bi kire on bobre pa akansirim ayede tuturo kwa de ama oman Ghana na Ghana nei omugina akono ye ne oman Sudan ena di airboy ni group C na Ghana otwe one first game a wodi encho ema Madagascar omo ene tese afi we kura ni edi kan omo so eba sa kansie bi no ese omo te de pa she Ghana na Ghana so otimi kokọ nanim enam se akansie no watimi akofa na emprenu wonse kuru an wantimi anye de but final no oko emprenu na no ena chese coach ano worker a okura mrantie bese na otwi atwami nyina no de amamfo atwa na da papa watinsem ni nyina ema o kire se emfonso awodo mo ye ni nyina no ombehwe so ombetoto woni ema
We played Madagascar last Sunday. We lost a painful defeat, which have worried us. So tomorrow is our next game, and like you are saying, it's a must. We also know it's a must win, else we will not be with ourselves. This game, all that we can to win the match tomorrow.
We any some coach and no worker editu edwa na eno course we chire mu say ekobase pa de omudi ntwode a eni de efie omo ba betia to nse tintim nanso enam se omo ankasa tumi ni kuro omo na omo ankasa omo hyebre kuro omo na omo dachi ekuro omo so omo bekọ anim ni nyina no eno agina Ghana one ne mrantie ne de se eso omo timi hye Sudan na nkobase omudi ntwa omo abafie.
On Monday up to yesterday evening, we were seeing individual mistakes and collectively what went wrong. This is a press conference which I cannot disclose what we have seen and how we're going to approach our game tomorrow. All I say is we are going in with a different mentality and to win the match at all costs.
ene ensem coach ano Walker senior man okasa ye na we ne atwe ene ben so waka de awie o de wachira mnante no na agro ne de omo na eso mudi e wagoprama no so yemhwe emrante yi a omo kogina agoprama so yi ena yatwe ede eben eye David Abagna Sanda ne yebisa ne se David na agro we nti mu ye sure se mu benya na ahogoro so ana opponent no kura no ade a ebe den pa de amamu.
Our opponent is a tough one. It's a game of football. You can't be looking down, even if at any point our loss would have become done, We've been at training, coaches and technical people have instructed us on the game plan we are supposed to put out on the pitch on our opponent. And we just stay focused and try to execute the game plan.
Okay, na chese eno ene eye enkomo a eye David eye Abagna Sanda odi tu edwa sembokura ne de betimia de akoso ye kan na the senior national team the Black Stars of Ghana ene namu sembokura ne de enei ye petrene ema wa baba be dey ama be so adwuma no na fe watimi ato so edi bia epiepiem ne de akwakwa ya brofo nkoten na chese domestication no yemfa ya de ne de dabi enye sa ne tie ene edi bia epiepiem no ebi eye Christopher Williams Hilton ono ade o the Black Stars for edi akire ekọ World Cup bia na obi bisa se so se sadia na nkan ne so wa apply dia na ne nkan fa man kora na mi so odi madwuma no kora peko nanso ade a eye coach eye Hector Copa Argentina we wenyi wabre o se still a we Ghana adwuma o ba petwotwofrocho sika agwakodi kakra enti o se obaboa Ghana pa na ne Ghana o muntimi nye no watimi aba behwe ahihye sanso na Steve McLaren ono so eye England ni English this year ono so I Trinity sanye bia no yemfa the Black Star job no emfa ema no na omo so entimi enye den emra ema mehwe se ebetimi abaso na entimi amaso do ade a otum se eno so ensem bebre na sa ena ho ensem etie yemfiri wo na fe yentintom emra eye efie na yeba bepiem ofie a na say ade defending champions ongoing Betpower Premier League club ye Kumase Asante Kotoko na utumu se players in ebi ekopa na no mo hwe hu se da bi babia keke nkono so mbe so mu defending league title ne dia so mu hye mu kena pa enti omo achase ejiji players na eni jesem enroa PM Krabia Santiago Company say Abranti Feni Rashid Noti one of the fine Monforders on my Ghana ha we see a kind empie bebre ediama mediama na Abranti Richima ne contract by we no on team no mo ento aso enam say kotoko mu ede enam say ono ankasa ne former teammate awodo ade blay ene omom ka hu nyina no ade agadas nom efri mediama ba kotoko omaka jense chale ya ba kotoko na edo ema Abranti esu chese ne so beto mo ema enoa officially no Krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko ne Abranti atintim enkrata sembokura ne de 2025 na chese eduru ho na Abranti ne beto aso afine on to aso dia na je so mu di besi no mom we sign contract up to 2025 Abranti Rashid Note o Johnny Krobia Asante ko ball boko na omo se ensa ye kura omo se nimu wono so ye so mutimi e dey ehye na omo hye bukina no Abranti bi ti se Kwame Poku baye omo former player Abranti ekoko ni nam Algeria ema enei osi Saudi Arabia no nanama eno nso kotoko ne di nkomodure chiri papa se akato na bro na Abranti Kwame Poku no ono so betimi aba be jone embokura ne de the Pokupan Warriors na wotimi esi akan na eno enkomo eno no na yeka ene game Black Galaxies omu ejire mu no na happy edinani ekoko wie dey ekobo akoma coach ano worker ne list no person mu gina mu si aka na o se na metwa Abranti da lad dia Mrs. na enye yie se no dam na Japan na no ball obebo ye no kra minu mi ho se man fana start tournament na me ye dey se Japan trenchen Japan ba ye do ohwe Abranti do na okeka ne ball obo ya na ekọ nkan ye party me ehego enu achi o se Abranti kosa wa na obegina achire ho adomako ebebo sanso ena kunadu na bekwa de nsobila ejina bi Simba na no ofri bench ena ba ye ene obe start David Abagna as usual ginamo sanso ena Kofi Koji ebebo ene bani afriye number kwane de eye Jonah Tukwe we players or ye no de omu nyina no edi asia kan elho ye free football na fe ye ntintom ewo mbokwane de eye fencing eye Ghana Fencing Federation ena enei omu etonsa edi afre Minister of Youth and Sports eye Honorable Mustafa Yusuf say nyame ya doma omu eba bede eba tutu wo niema hudo bebre na omu ekoye ekokosra eye minister nano eye wukodai na omu ekosra no omu de omu adesrede awudo bebre edeto eye minister anim.
We a competition and Naya a competition esumbu ewo your world body in the calendar CBA. In the competition ye also Ghana was to all African games and I say ya 2 days African games. Yami adum afia ye womu and I see a betra question so announce no MSN 24 on momo take omo abobo. So we ebe my akwanya etumi hu say okay major tournament eno ebe boy na yetumi aye selection edema sa competition asanso amaye ekwanya say betumi ahwe nkofo ya ne omo ebehia ewo African games yi omo ahomboa
wey eye enkomo ekoso ewo na okoso kire mu say Ghana ebe hostu African Cadet and eye Youth Championship na eno soro obohu enkomo akirikiri mu
to an among honorable sports minister honors na lebe introduce elus omobe buana tournament area see and so Cadet Junior African we competition ehura anaya eye competition esombo ewo your world body in the calendar CBA. In the competition yi also Ghana was to all African games and I say ya 2 days African games nyame adum afia ye wo mu yi and I see a betra question so announce no MSN 24 on momo take omo deal abobo. So we ebe my akwanya etumi hu say okay major tournament eno ebe boy na yetumi aye selection edema sa competition asanso amaye ekwanya say betumi ahwe nkofo ya ne omo ebehia ewo African games yi omo ahomboa
wey eye enkomo eye president ede ema Ghana Fencing Federation opanyini eye Mohammed Mahadi ede tu edwa na ebisa ne say so enti amai ben kra na eba na no so enkomo ekura ni
name say 20 countries number take part. They say they say Egypt, Algeria, Tunisia, South Africa, Angola, Togo, Benin, Uganda, Libya. Most of the African countries, including Senegal. Anyway, now Maya share name say participate event.
wey eye enkomo achese opanyine eye Mahadi ede tu eye dwa abusuafo ha ena bremam kwan ma yede eye afi sem agudemu die no ede ASC na yemfa se da chenchirenche emfa ema eye high sense everyday prices for everyday people blekum de shejo de brand meeting midisia na Ohene Bampoe Brenya atoaso
yereba medase pa memto ade man ye ntoaso
say oyerepa why benya sounds no kun papanso why benya nanso ushi oyerepa na afutu ni atenatene nka ho a ya na entwa yi o isenti na happy FM Valentine Mass wedding ya de na hotwe maako enan esi ho a ye group counseling ya de abo wona wo ware ni wona wo ware.
I think the Kotoko players are aggrieved because it looks like, and we might probably see it again, it looked like it hit the hand of Ibrahim La.
Yeah, that's what I was just trying to say. But and sometimes the referee is in a very good position to have noticed any infringement whatsoever. It hit somebody's hand.
Yeah.
In a mix, it was too close to call. Referee in a good position and makes a decision.
I think it came off the hand of Ibrahim La. But anyway, he's the man in charge. Dese Mokwala has gone to tell goalkeeper Asari to keep his calm, keep his cool, keep his nerves. Temporary hold up now, and as you can see, center referee Franklin Nakumate is trying to confirm something or the other.
Yeah, maybe having a word with the fourth official or probably assistant line 2 who was a little bit closer.
Yeah.
But he was closer.
It's the Ghana Beverage Awards again. Cheers to pouring decisions with water inclusive to quench your thirst. Which beverage gives you a taste of heaven? There's no better feeling than toes in the sand with a beverage in hand. I bet you saved up energy from consuming your best beverage. In return, nominate your favorite beverage on www.ghanabeverageawards.com to win that award. Nominations are open from 13th of January to 26th of February. TNCs apply. For more information, contact 0202-222-095. Ghana Beverage Awards is in partnership with Ministry of Trade and Industry, Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, Ghana Tourism Authority, Consumer Protection Agency, Food and Beverage Association of Ghana, Food Research Institute, CSIR, Perception Management International, Silverbird Cinemas, and our media partners BNFT, CTFM, Nisim FM Bolga, Nisim FM Tamale, Happy FM, Daily Guide, Ghana Web, YFM, NYDJLive.com, and ETV Ghana. Ghana Beverage Awards, inspiring excellence in Ghana's beverage industry.
OneXBet, I'm a bet I eat your cocoa cra. Deposits are easy. Bonuses are bebree. Now odds need a giant. Akakra. Register on onexbet.com.gh. They use the promo code BESTODDSGA. Now with 300% bonus I to me through 3,445 Ghana cedis for first deposit. So OneXBet, I'm a bet trying chance I the winning I am ready. OneXBet, reliable bookmaker. Gambling what true to try to wash a year. Yeah, man, what wouldn't be if you do what? Jamie Commissioner Jim Katowe Atum.
I don't know Ohene Brenya, but today I know him as a person, but I don't know his name because normally I thought he's part of the anti-party journalists. But since this guy came to Happy FM, it made the Happy FM station change total. And the debate, how you dream to bring that debate, Charlie, you are tough. Some of the journalists, they call themselves fundamental champion journalists, but them all they are disease agony, whereby what Brenya did, they cannot do it. Charlie, Brenya, you are a champion. You know, Brenya, normally, when you are talking about the journalists who are genuine, courageous, cheerful questions, when you cannot call a journalist without Brenya. Because this guy himself, he knows more than you. Well, when it comes to the terms, even though at the Bobo, everything is abundant. Charlie, Brenya, you are tough.
Ento Jumedi Esona Mefa Asrakese Emma Storm Energy Drink Puma Drinks in awake drinking water. Kasapeko for say omo sem de edemawo ene anape. Se obeto Storm Energy Drink Puma soft drinks any awake water no tondo do wati na nema bi ho a obetimi ede akofie efise. E the phone numbers bi egu bottle no kono ho. Into to a uhu number na fa call *780# select option 2. Now, TIA, Namade Ubenya Bipa, TVs, fridges, microwaves, mobile phones, home theaters, free drinks, and then be Brinano and a war Edema War. Kaihu said Emily, Counters Photo Platform, the Bois Amedjumedi Abrawon, FD, Ajinema Nasono, Atumu. Now, make about beverages news soon in Sadoko and San Wardin. Only say a fee the Ghana Beverage Awards, Basso. Ready, beer, nominations are company cry. Just say omunema ye ofe na de omu ye no paparo misrewa fabla ne yembo mabaso wate the Ghana Beverage Awards 2022 edition no na baka say in shake krebi e ka ho bi na your company up more information afren on 020222095 we say me day bia from 9 to 11 a.m. the happy mass wedding the mass wedding counseling no Ebaso ma topical A2TB communication in marriage, investment for couples, marriage, knowing your partner, and many more. Masa, what worry you, TB. Shandie, for to go to Jum, Fasa Cassia, Emma HD Plus, Republic Bank, Aleka Home of Fashions, Perception Management International, Bass Clothing, K Techniques, College of Counseling and Air Psychology. For sponsorship, reference on 0242 23508 Mass Wedding Sharing. A wonderful moment together. And you may ready so I there from 7 to 10 p.m. every weekday. A Kiesika Messi B and you will be the Nyumpa Sresem and Nkomo there and the Brew Massa. Ukufia traffic Muko do way echo a casway, Utifi B Neti Kiesika Abayano dear the voice cry and Ekumie. And when the mini didn't come a time with the federations and any hockey for any didn't come you go the omu plans administratively competition wise the no year was a Ghana 40 honsem and nti and the jumedi about me Isaac Graham general secretary emma Greater Accra Hockey general secretary emma Greater Accra Hockey and as a board member emma Ghana Hockey in the Greater Accra general secretary or a board member emma Ghana Hockey. Graham, good morning and welcome.
Thank you.
But it's not a baby but your bear mic na hockey the sports are managing who pa. But what's the state of hockey in Ghana?
Good. So thank you once again for the opportunity. I think we need to pa since a my opportunity a bit to me call for be a kasa sports fraternity so who they are so hockey back to your question hockey pa here Ghana. And I mean, a lot of work has been ongoing over the past couple of years. And tour the demand also so that the IIA beduno, tour so making sure say the Ghana Dino the highest among our peers in the globe.
Wow, it used to be very common for some second cycle institution. Is it the case?
Not exactly because of the academic calendar keeps changing.
Sports, some time for sports in Indiho. I'm for more focus on the academics more than sports.
Exactly. But it's one of the agenda that we are pursuing this year and then going forward because GES, well, that's where the base. I mean, hockey is school sports basically. So we've gone back to them and then we are trying to slip in at least even an hour. Trying to organize them and then creating different competition levels. So maybe we call hockey fives and kakrebi kwala kakrebi betumi start here stick work kakrani ade near creative competition so we want to bring back the love of hockey right from the schools into the bigger picture of the communities.
So fiena e komo di wa dwene mu ye kesenene ze hockey no hu ade ban a sport a ye de aba na ebo it's almost like structured like football. But when from 9 mobile, yeah, bar and a bobo on that form. Goalkeeper da pool no mu. They say what bash. Mrakaka tata hu dem. Just who be that. In the they also had the for at the mawo. But hockey league. What was the state of the hockey league?
Okay, so basically it's very vibrant. I mean, especially in the Greater Accra region, where most of the clubs, security services, no any other institutions. So, but
the bank will be.
Yeah. So, maybe in the Accra no movie 2022 no buy into 2023 because we had Commonwealth Games last winter. Movie and and very competitive. I mean, we have Mbemano Exchequers of Bank of Ghana.
Of course, Bank of Ghana Exchequers. I mean, sensitive.
Yes, I mean they're doing great work. The bank is really supporting the sports.
And they've done that for a long time.
Very long time. And they've channeled a lot of products who have
become national stars.
Some are even coaching, and it is very good. So, remember, the Exchequers Nevini, followed by GRA, so Ghana Revenue Authority, almost hockey, we Mbema, almost at their almost the second. And then Ghana Army, their first year returning after a long break, they came third, which was very competitive. They also bring a lot of energy into the league. And then Mbana Femuso no GRA Mbano Nevini, followed by Ghana Army again, and then Ghana Police. So it tells you, and then Masters, so multi-sticks. So basically, hockey, in piano only one level.
Okay.
Mbema, and in penny 4. So you don't leave anybody out.
Yeah.
I mean, when you send Krana, there's some form of activity that you can be involved.
Yeah, I mean, it brings me back to our late former president. I mean, his love for hockey.
Great.
Professor Ivan Atamos. So he was a hockey player himself.
Yeah.
He had great love for hockey. It was about the Masters.
So the Masters and also multi-sticks and then Citizen International, and then that's where our president, Dr. K.D. Asante, plays. They came second, and then Saffold Ventures also. President for the Greater Accra region, so the team also batted. And it's been great. It's been competitive, and that is within the Accra. But then elsewhere in the regions, so they are doing their own type of projects, what we call project, because and full-fledged league. but then almost there be normal ball competitions among themselves, and that's what we want to revive. So that if you have a region be a to me what said they are greater Accra, what teams be brain to me bona even at that base in any district, Bibi Kakrabia, we call them the projects, every Saturday, no match then we try to also support them as the National Association can.
But it's so difficult to play.
No.
It is not.
It's not. It's not. And that is why... I mean, I also say, the injury levels that we see in hockey is not that much. Compared to other sports, yes. And it's also about the discipline. So that's why it's a school sport. So we teach them right from the basics of how hockey is played.
Yeah.
And then the rules governing hockey. So Adebu onye ebia obi baba be crossover obi jai. Sana mgane tinto. Yes, yeah. The chen kolana sia omunyi ni na no. Into a World Cup which is currently ongoing in India. Yeah. You love it. You see the sports at its best. Once you come in, we get you the equipment and we start teaching you the basics, and you just master it from there. It involves a lot of skills, it involves a lot of intelligence. So, that makes it.
But would you say hockey akofum?
Yes. So
because it used to be very vibrant.
Yeah. And to say the hockey akofum. It's also because the products that would have the feeder no any ho. See, as I said, they are never hoarded which is the schools, because you start free school near Nyoma, then they feed into the national categories, the development teams, under 12, 14, 21, going to the senior team. I want to cut it because of a few changes near in our academic calendar. So hockey, for example, we went into what we call the street academy sort of hockey. So start my school gap and by we filled it in with. Okay, let's get the communities, get people, and then start working. We've run it for a couple of years. It's still ongoing, but then we still want to go back to the school so that with the feeder no back ma yenya link na abema hockey revival. So I call from, but the work that we are putting in, and there's a lot of work ongoing. So we've actually categorized them into how we want to achieve the overall strategy. So the previous term was focusing on infrastructure.
Okay.
So
infrastructure where?
Across the country. So basically...
in schools or in communities?
In schools. So what the administration did was, we want the schools, and that is why our focus is. So universities, so in the Oba Accra, University of Ghana, Lagos, say
okay.
And we are putting a new AstroTurf.
Okay.
At University of Ghana. Oba a national hockey pitch, which is around Tama Station.
To the Soko hockey
pitch. And also Yayo Valley for.
So it's water based. Water
based.
Old one if you almost.
But old one also was water based. But you change with the new state of the art.
You change the ball African Championship in a year.
Okay, so a lot of factors went into
that. South African football. I think about a month ago. Do you know that they did a whole documentary on the tournament?
Yeah.
Right from their arrival, the games they played, their campaign.
It was on other.
Also Super Sports.
Yeah.
And I was watching it and I'm saying, I'm going for you, Baba, and I'm going to say,
so, I mean, in the world, currently, South Africa are ahead of us.
But we used to beat them some years back.
Yes. Nina, Egina, Gab, Nebedemwa. No, so other countries are catching up.
Yes.
I mean, that's a fact.
Yes.
I mean, so.
Those chef fight and the pound boy, you clearly see that they are really up there.
And so it's not like we are not comfortable with, you're from Africa, and you're tossed second, you're co-world, you're tossed 37th. I mean, that's
in terms of ranking.
In terms of ranking.
For the women's team.
For the women, in Ban, you're tossed second Africa, just behind South Africa. Obama, you're to Africa, you're tossed third, behind South Africa and Egypt. But that's not where we want to be. I mean, we want to be in the world top 20s. So that, I mean, that's where the elite guys, the big boys and girls are. And we are not comfortable where we are. And that's why we want to put in effort and make sure, yes, it might not be here and there, but when we build the pipeline we will surely get to where we want to.
But that tournament didn't see. We catch them.
Oh, I mean, so it was. I said a lot.
Avon Kaibe was just January last year. January, yeah, more of content. Faman is a one phone, but I followed the bed.
Yeah. So it actually coincided with AFCON.
AFCON, yeah. But that's why I had the Intimodian young candidate. What I say, it's me a host and defeating.
Okay. So I mean, we did a lot of good things.
Okay.
In terms of technical handling, the games, and it also exposes our guys, our teams, also to where I mean their preparation, baby, now because of COVID, near the boom, no man now saying prepare a team, no so well, we couldn't. So I think we gave our best. It's unfortunate that we couldn't deliver the trophy in Ghana, but I can promise the work that we put in, we'll surely bring the trophy anywhere it is.
What kind of work put in experiences from the hosting the rest of Africa? No, I'm reflecting the Commonwealth Games.
Yeah, so the Commonwealth Games actually, we share how we even got in now because of where we are in terms of the Commonwealth. So we actually met very top teams.
Okay, in terms of the seedings.
Seedings, no.
And more easy.
No, we didn't. And I mean, no share and Bema, we just slipped in. Let me put it that way. And
slipped in.
So we can't be free.
And a qualification be shame. So man qualify.
So a seeding. So we are shut down both tournament via what they qualify. FIH you so ranking.
Yeah, ranking.
Into ranking. We are on our top so third. So second number. Into by the time second no nim so be the dada. To aboa no ho saa to. Third maybe I wouldn't say bibia into me into by a number ni summer into an American basa na sikasem ne ahoboa no, and then you need.
I'm even told say my equipment crowd no problem.
Yeah, it was. So the team actually have to use more equipment until they went there and then they got the support.
Even there no crowd no, I'm saying it came late.
Yeah, but then at the end of the day we actually prepare with what we have. And we're able to deliver. And I think be so be or share Commonwealth Games and also we Ghana did well, both the ladies and then the men. And opportunity
did well. They say na shegu ne ko shegu ba ku bi ma fe ni je ba ya anameba.
Oh no, not in that contest. I think so. When you meet countries of the top 10, top 20, and you are coming from the 37th and you see the difference, but then we know that going into other tournaments from Commonwealth, our team will really perform well. And again, a lot of work needs to be done. A lot of exposure needs to be given to both the handlers and then the athletes, to ensure that they are also the standard that will be able to deliver the trophies and the medals to the nation.
Uji, the infrastructure you war, the only infrastructure you war for hockey in the whole country. In terms of equipment, are our players using the standard equipment, up to date modern equipment?
Okay.
Because the core Commonwealth Games, we saw the difference. That even for the players, they have to use their own equipment. Our hands, they could do one. Then we have to import proper, baton. Are we using the right equipment in terms of the national team and all that?
Okay. So equipment now hockey you use, I mean, so I would say is almost the same as what other countries and players. Okay. So it's more like your fat stick now. Player no there and then obey
comfortable with.
Exactly. So tournament we are different brands of sticks comes in. I mean partners and the bow way about but two player no and na binya stick match because you have not
tried it and get used to it.
That's as for equipment, even in our local leagues here, a lot of the players are using the top notch equipment. In fact, they even have sponsors with the global partners who are sponsoring some of our players.
Oh, okay, so that's good to know.
That is. So when it comes to currently we are looking at 4 AstroTurfs in Ghana alone.
Okay.
Kumasi, Cape Coast is yet to be constructed, but Kumasi I know Krani used to for Buza Games and it was fantastic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I mean that is the state of the art. There are a few things that need to be
done. How many
done.
teams are in Kumasi?
Kumasi at the moment they used to have their own league, but COVID no ever break about 3 teams are there, but they've not resorted their league yet. But they play. And with the TEF coming now, which is available to them, they are putting the processes not to start where the national also is supporting them in terms of the tech and Obo or grass so now moving to AstroTurf. It's a whole different ball game, and that's where we want to help them. And being in Kumasi, the strategy was okay. It will serve the northern belt, so teams can move from Sunyani, Northern, and all come and play.
But do you have plans of getting a national league? But often the acquisition of a federation bid someone that's too much centered in Accra, and you take all the top teams in hockey are in Accra. In fact, the Accra League is much more like a national league in itself because do you have plans of decentralizing hockey and getting ABR, Bank of Ghana is Accra, but it be a police team in the Volta region, the police team in the Brown Half region to also compete in the proper national league?
Yeah. So that is actually one of the main agenda for this administration currently, and we are actually starting with what we call the regional competitions. So you perceive the base, your regions, the district, how almost strength it is. So coming May, we are playing a whole national competition.
Okay. This May
in Kumasi, where all the regions will bring their teams, including Greater Accra. Then after that,
must select players from various teams to represent Greater Accra.
Yes, so Greater Accra teams, will come with I think about their top 2 or 3 teams. And then
how are you selecting the top 2 teams?
They play there. So Greater Accra have a league. Okay. So I'm sure they will have a more scientific base of how to.
So more competition and I say league in the first and second never call. How they do. And
at the moment, the Bejama Tech committee, to decide on how they will do their selection. But then at the national level, we have invited regions Nina, including Greater Accra. So they will bring a regional team based on the club structure, And then they started the benchmark for having a national league.
Okay.
Not say, just like our sister sports like football, when you have to travel all the way from here to maybe a Tamale,
it's capital intensive.
It's really capital intense. So that's why we want to look at this model. So we're actually simulating a couple of models and then trying to see which one will be the best. But it will be very inclusive. The regions will be participating, and then it also helps the tech.
I think based on resources, the structure I want to make, I think is much more feasible. That with the regional champions in national competition.
So like
in Accra or in Cape Coast or anywhere. I think that's much more feasible than say clubs will be traveling around and one of the things going to a major tournament, now a true focus on teams na econo. But one of the things I realized, and in the Commonwealth Games, there was one umpire from Ghana. I don't know which of the federations, but are we also looking at developing umpires, developing, for you not but referees, developing technical people who also would be national and international level, who also will get opportunity to go to some of these games. For hockey, are you looking at developing technical people of world standard? You call Commonwealth Games, you call maybe a hockey Olympic championship, games, you call Olympic Games. Ghana teams no Mosu Kobe. And they have an advantage because sometimes we hear some of these competitions. I think one of the games, it was against India. Good game. They give a ball draw. No?
Canada.
Where
the last minute
goal. Canada. Okay, the last minute goal.
Yeah.
I watched that game. The last minute goal. Maybe Fusa umpire. We don't know what game. No, it's pie game. We bias is count there, but we give the against Canada. I say game na kwanya but we penalty or deeper. Kofo no say yeah. And are you looking at developing more umpires and more officials to also be of that international level?
Great. So our focus actually is holistic, and you can't the tech handlers now. So officiating. So our umpiring structure and tech officials, currently we have the top notch in the country. So a bit more my Olympic Games. Abokabi had been there. Franco Timmins just did the last Olympic Games. He was there in Japan. And then Oba Empire Aziz was in South Africa for the Nations Cup about 2 months ago.
Okay.
And so koswa ebwa association in charge, in terms of supporting them to move their officials up so that they will be every competition be a band. So our target is say about Africa hockey, about Africa competitions our people should be there.
Okay.
Your core world and so our people should be there.
Okay.
And we are giving them the support in terms of the learning. And so that almost there now so training so that there will be succession plan in place. And we are seeing a lot of them. I mean, quite a lot of them are officiating a top tournament. If we walk Ghana and Kobe but they go. I mean, Aziz went to South Africa for Nations Cup. Ghana was not there, and he did well. And we know, other people are also getting the opportunity to also make their marks in the international way. And you rightly put it. I mean, Udia Omar.
Come on, because Canada game here. Hey,
we doing
because he became the first win in the Commonwealth Games after the
we all saying that and that would have also brought us a bit.
Yeah, in terms of the ranking, we would have accumulated the coefficient points to make us do better. Charlie Afena, all right, you both say from Chuman, welcome to Kotoko Rashid North. Fabulous the gated you, Macamo, dear, but and then fabulous assembly and the hockey. Frank Otimensa, or see, we call it the gentleman's game. That's hockey. It is very technical game, and the best resource is from the schools due to its nature. Unfortunately, it is no more played in schools. And that's very unfortunate development in there. I can't want something that I hear. Graham, I can't want something that say they are engaging GS. I think that it is not only hockey. The whole sports sector should engage GS so that we find a way of getting sports back into our second cycle institutions because of all the talent in the world. Gabriel Tete will say, please, Splash from Accra. Please, I want to ask him which teams have qualified for the ACC tournament coming up in Kenya next month. But one year or the one.
Yeah.
Gabriel,
thanks, Gabriel, and all our colleagues on my mind. So, next month, between 13 and 19th of February, we are sending 6 teams, 3 female and then 3 men will be going to represent Ghana in Kenya.
Okay.
So
African Cup for Club Champions.
Club Champions.
Okay.
So for Mbemano, Eshekes of Bank of Ghana and GRA, and then Ghana Police were selected to represent Ghana.
Okay.
And then Mbano, so Ghana Army, GRA, and then Ghana Police.
So just like the ranking, first, second, 10.
So basically, at the time I reporting, the ranking was used. So basically, Omona Echo and Oma started on preparation and then working on, but Buano. Scafam near there, which I'm sure will come to that. Because I mean, a more thing. To support the teams because that competition is the elite when it comes to clubs.
That's about Champions League, CAF Champions League.
Countries in our bomb who
the top teams now on
yes, bragging right and also so and also feed you into your national win because the players now are top teams on man on national teams no so amount.
Where Okanta and Kraus say that is super awesome. Ghana hockey to the world. Will be the question be about Semi Mbisa or say one of the problems are more facing and I want to ask this directly. The fact that no more lure a lot of young players, young athletes into hockey because of employment issues. Comes up about hockey, they will skill services be more Bank of Ghana be a call. Obenya Jerry be a call because they have teams and they want players. But that opportunity in Mabu players who they don't want to play hockey anymore. How true is this?
Oh, okay. So I mean, in the direct answer to the question, opportunities in that's all. But then the focus is more about academic. So it's not only about say we have sports in Tino, but then all the additional kahwa. So most of, I mean, all the security services, you need to have a base, a minimum. And I can give you an example. I mean, the last time Army just got a team and they able to play within the year. So they recruited a lot of sports people, including hockey, and they've been able to raise a team. I know there's also another service which they've contacted us that they want to join. Okay. So, I mean, certainly they will employ people and they will employ sports people. We encourage people to come and play hockey. If you have the minimum requirement that the institutions need we will be able to support you to put you out there to get what you need.
Gabriel, on what basis did they select these teams for the championship?
I think
Kenyan championship.
Yeah,
I've answered that. Yeah. Based on okay. Or say with the league. Okay, we need a J among Carlo. Or say with the league table posted by we Guitar Accra Hockey on Instagram. Ami was left with one match to emerge as third. How was it possible for police? Adiaya. Comment. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Adiaya. Alamabome. Yeah. Manyin ye kra. But the point is that he's raising issue with the table na post here and say.
Okay. So as I indicated, I mean, the competition has its own criteria in terms of when you have to report, and Ghana couldn't have made the opportunity because the league was going to drag into 2023.
Okay.
And competition was supposed to have started just in the next 2 weeks, but then so Ghana Hockey took a more structured approach in determining based on the criteria that we had at the point. So I think it was a fair representation of what. But the doors are also not closed. I know the Federation is still talking to the Africa, and if there's the need to have any changes, done.
Members now be at TSC. So that should be the approach.
So that
because I say
the selection of a club to represent Ghana not sit with Ghana Hockey Association.
Okay.
So Greater Accra. Said the can say if the Regency now it would eventually come to Ghana Hockey to determine who will be able to based on a lot of factors. That we put into.
Okay. You mentioned the World Cup Kosovo in India. Are you guys monitoring more?
Very. I mean,
head of research that said the Ghana's only participation at the Hockey World Cup was a third edition in 1975 in Malaysia. What do you think are the reasons in Tia you struggled to qualify since that historic appearance?
Okay, so that's a fact. We are struggling because hockey actually is moving very fast. I mean, we share that time the turf, the pitch, the equipment, and in the additional bemuno. So we talking about high performance, we're talking about elite competitions. 98.9 any exposure to competitions and playing with the top guys, which comes with funding, which comes with a lot of money to be able to. So I say, you need to go on camping or play them, and then also have the facilities to be able to train even locally, and that's what we are doing. So we worked on the infrastructure, putting the turfs. Now we're looking back into the human resources, back. So we know, sir, with the path that we have taken, we will get there. And Ghana will be in the World Cup.
What I'm saying is, Kasem, that's a money problem.
Your problem.
Because more money, financial institutions, there be teams, big men. Even how you guys got the infrastructure, built for you. I say, more need problem, Muskawana.
Your problem, Papa.
So
if you even your equipment, I mean, before you can properly dress, share face masks or sticks.
It's a very expensive sport.
No boy dempa, no crown. I would do to be in number. Now the budget, to work as yes, and I am Shaba. Fat. So far, now say Ghana guys, Bank of Ghana.
I'm told say Ghana guys are taking over the tourism pitch. Maintenance BBR.
Ghana guys is supporting us with a lot of projects around hockey. So they are one of our good partners who have really helped us. And then
is it because of Mr. Santi?
That is because we go in to ask for support, just like any other institution. Goes in to ask for support, and we are out there. We are all over the place looking for sponsors, looking for partners, looking for support to develop the game. And if you want to go to World Cup, if you want to get the cup back to Ghana, now see FDBB trophies back Ghana, it needs a lot of resources. So you hear Obiamboa, corporate Ghana, sponsors, Bia Kakrevi Obetum Diabwa, Insio, Bibia, we will take it to help prepare our teams properly to compete with the elite teams.
Oh, very well, very well. But no administration, how make administration? I'm talking about more constitution, more governance structure. The same.
Okay, so the highest decision here, executive committee, and then
no, I know that
we have.
I want to find out how you are running it. Is it run in the manner members will be comfortable?
Oh, okay. So, I mean, that's basically the litmus will be, are you going by your constitution?
Yes.
Do you run Congress? And that's exactly what we do. But we just had our Congress a couple of months back, and the new administration have taken over. And yearly they account for their stewardship. And then based on your planner. So, basically, the planner on what we want to do. International competition.
No, travel and Tony be
travel and tour, sports management. So basically, international competitions here work with ACC. February we go to under 21 in March, and then we go to All African Games, and then we go to World Cup qualifier. So near a domestic plan and also which we are actually even going to publish within the week to the bigger populations. This is what we are working on. Into administration. It's open, and we're trying to be transparent as much as we can. Yeah.
Fantastic. Me, Ajay Amankarabi, also well done. Mr. Isaac, he did well when we were playing at the Gusa Games 2022. Please, the league is over. Eshek is first, GRA second, Army third in the men's division. It was left with one match, and Gaha brought the league out. Let's call a spade a spade. Long live Ghana hockey. I'm saying watch him. But I think he has the problem. Okay, so this is the league table after.
Okay, this is the 12th.
Okay, this is one you posted.
Yeah, this is the 12th. So I said week 12.
And
we had two other weeks.
was number 1, GRA men was number 2, and policemen number 3.
Yeah.
26 points, 23 points, and 19 points respectively. And I think this is what you were referring to, and this is what he's also talking about.
Yes.
And so, at this point, I'm going to listen to choir.
Yeah, so at this point, the standing is what Ghana hockey used. Well, at that point, we needed to
submit the names. And based on we and I'm the choir.
So
okay,
yeah,
and our women also any.
But I know, so I think the men we are still waiting for Greater Accra to communicate to Ghana hockey on more leg. When we were Saturday and. They will write to us officially they are standing, just like other
distinction. But you're the general secretary of Greater Accra. But it's not about you. It's about the institution.
It's about the institution.
I get the drift. But it is you.
Yes.
Okay. What you say? All right. I think we've touched on many things. But we'll be keeping an eye on you guys. And then we be Mulik doing seminar. Producer. He will communicate to you and be person who be your final words. Be also Ghana for one.
I think first we are better for this opportunity. I mean, we really appreciate it, and we know say
those are open.
And to our partners and OBI, the so far what they've done for us, Ghana Gas, Bank of Ghana, everybody. But we're also asking for corporate Ghana to support us. In fact, the day in MCCI, ACC, I Nairobi, Hiambwa, metum the Abwa clubs, no, the Abwa Bompa. And then we want partners. I mean, as I said, ensure.
But clubs in the state in the government bomb.
No. So these are through the motherboard in the Caribbean, but most of the costs sit with the
clubs. National teams no more.
National teams no. Yes.
But the club activities there. Okay. Isaac Graham, General Secretary of the Greater Accra Hockey Association of course. Board member from Ghana Hockey, and I paid us for bringing more lights onto the more, We will keep an eye on Mulig now more born in competition baby, and we'll keep an eye on it. Me that say for your time this morning. Alan, for Chan Bakubi Mobum, I mean for course now, young que, and a Chan Galaxy neighbor. It's only fair say you might the Ecoso. Nah, but no, but don't worry, you can still have a seat. We are in the Sakura now. We'll take 10 seconds on. Okay, Mr. Graham, well done for the good work. Keep it up. I'm saying about in the bar neighbor. I'm for about super. I think me, I'm first time engaging you. I like it. You should engage more. Alan, 30 seconds.
Yeah, Brenya, and we expect and we expect improved air side with this A game. Brenya, Obi Obekachro Biase, Emre no catcher say maybe I know him the outcome. A very difficult air match and any Sudan for team no. Yeah, no, but said you know national team now. You know, book Cape Coast no and airborne. But let's hope say Abia and Ibenya a better performance. And as improved performance compared to that of our first match.
Whether improvement should do victory.
Other than that,
all right. It's here also better on more on this and then you may on one sports. Yeah, the bebro on one sports. Fair 1055-971-064. Now evening come on in fact hockey the chant team and then in same be a deal come be media so bet me afre. Actually, wadwene chema odi code actually adi you buy code ni so buy see odi code abeto so ayo money be nkure ni me say odi be of free Mr.
Ohene Bampoe Brenya on my manager within the alphabet of social important so the Ghana for the World Cup on abu gati so ma we see for so tipa abenya waboduma papa na na se bia no so am so aboduma no so kasa yi but me dey sit am to the man say apada na o ma start to wo no omo make sure say omo teach omo no be sure omo yi omo odi no ma da yi say be ya Ghana because Ghana just be a tournament say ya the athletes you know athletes best 5 now officials more than best 500 what they say that's ya go crown na to so crown also e say the 5 money support talent say we so mo well say omo ko we bia no omo ko di pina for no mine no na so mine no enemy yam we na so na me see any so there omo ko di na bia na adai Masa, what you mean? Yeah, get to the unity. Yeah, get to the unity. I'm not what almost stadium in Nigeria. Masa, when you see who come condition. I tell what come condition. I tell what
they come with condition Russia. Yeah, almost Kazo. The guy says Russia, which is I'll do it. Anyways, you submit my friend. Actually, the lines are open on 05597106. Mr. Odin, and you are free. Hello.
Hello, Brenya.
Chama, what do you call?
I did the same moment. I saw you don't call the Pongatamas. Ohene Brenya, media, hockey, media, I said, this tournament, but I'm to more kind to me, kind of football.
I said the tournament in May, any come with me.
But me never be saying about the kind so be in the bar at them no more say we be bar no more the budget
I go for this we can work club no aban support you so mo ye di omo ye mo ma ba why
the we dem make am football na
we can football
me person me be say club na omo Ghana no aban sponsor mo na sa aban sponsor mo because you say every year be Europe team be the sky was spending about public but I gonna hire who be because abanu on first kabia share league no yeah players is so every teams no na enya blaster ama blaster no de bia na ama for afa hu na makoji sika no modi na ye hwe Alhaji Brusa before e be call World Cup na Alhaji Brusa o kasa papa but say mo koji 100,000 na o mba no o kasa biom eti ye say abani say on fasika ense league no mu na league ni ye no all set teams ni say every year bia league no ba wie ya obi abaya account na say scabi no mu be ti omo no mu ti omo say na bia Ghana league no ba because set team nipa ba ko team na our players be say 30 a eyo aduma kasi a wa mama for say na bia o man no so ne ho beto no me da
se me so da se me nshira pa also with my friend. I think I have 2 more calls to pick on the show before we run out of here. And to with my friend, so now, yes, soon to me at the AC now. I'm or University of Ghana Sports Directorate. I say yesterday's result was disappointing. However, we have to push against Arsenal. We should be able to play without him and get something out of the game. Okay, all right. Where Casemiro Arsenal. And also at the Basa play against Masa, the bank and Mojane. masa any bre or anyways me fact you made in see Mr. Isaac Graham thank you very much for coming. I'm sure say then no your bam ho na enu abedi nkoma hwede ekoso bye kan hu say ye bay biba enku ye beka hu yo okay oh my go ahead e ba nya ye beka all right yo me so bye until the next edition next Thursday guess who e be ka ni be cross samba e dem obet another federation e wo Ghana ha e dwuma di ni me nka ho no nka me ho hweye e yi hu fi boni mu ne bompa say boni nto why